What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I'm excited to walk you through 5 of my favorite MLB picks for Saturday. I'm going to walk you through that data and explain to you why I like these picks and why I decided to put my money on them. I always want you guys to know the why behind the picks, right? I don't just want to throw picks at you. And while I do really like these picks and I'm confidently putting my money on them, this is still gambling. Anything can happen, so always bet responsibly. Now looking at the free picks I gave out for today, Friday, great day. We hit one of the slips, cashed for 6x on that. The other one, we went 1-1 on. Trey Turner ended up doing absolutely nothing. Really like that pick going into it, but Lindor went 3 for 5, so he cashed easily. If you tailed these picks the way I gave them out, you would have profited 5 units. 6 units from the win, minus the 1 unit on the other. Great day. If you want more of these picks, if you want greater opportunity to make money, right, and you really want to start doing this and create a side income through betting on sports, check out VIP. That is the whole purpose behind me building that program for you guys, is so that you can start to generate income through this. Now, when you look at how we did today, game picks, it was 3-3, right? That was a wash, and that happens from time to time, but like those are our bad days. You look over the last week and we're up almost 8 units. So that means if you're betting $100 on each game, you'd be up $800 at the end of the week. If you look at the last 30 days, we're up 18.6 units. Again, if you're betting $100 on each game, you're up $1,860 over the last month. And that chart's actually a really good depiction of what VIP is going to look like for you. It's going to consistently be going up and being profitable, but there's dips, right? Every once in a while there's a day that goes down, which means we lost a little bit of money that day. But after every dip, it comes back up and we're profitable and we make up for those losses plus more money, right? And so that's how we get to the 18 units at the end of 30 days, is consistently being profitable. If you want all of these picks, along with additional player prop parlays that are going to cash for you as well, and you want to join the team, there's 2 ways I've created for you to get in there, basically next to nothing. You can either sign up using code MLB in the checkout. You will get 80% off, and it's going to cost you $5 for that first week. You'll get all of our picks for a week, and you can tail them and start building your bankroll. The other option, sign up with either of these apps I tell you about in the video. Chalkboard, Sleeper, or even any of the apps below in the description. Underdog, Parlay, Betr. You sign up using my promo code, make a deposit, and then send me a screenshot on Instagram, and I will hook you up with the free week of VIP. Both great options. It's just whichever one's more convenient for you at the time. On top of that, I do an autograph giveaway every month. Just as like a small way for me to say thank you to you guys, because I love doing this and I'm grateful for you guys showing up, so I'm not just talking to myself. This month we're giving away a signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. I am really excited for this one. It's a cool giveaway. All you have to do to be entered to win that is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. You do those 3 things, you'll be entered to win that glove at the end of the month, which is just a week away. Let's start getting into these picks though. So I'm starting out with Will Warren, over 15.5 outs. That means he gets at least 1 out in the 6th inning. And when you look at the screen, he's at 42% of his games this year going over that. But when we look at it a little bit closer, there's a few factors that really draw me to this play. So he's been going, the first, 7 games of the season, he didn't make it out of the 5th inning. Since then, he's been getting over at a much higher rate, so he's at 55% over the last 20 games, and even more so when we look at him at home. He has gone over this in 9 out of his last 10 home games, right? So that is the biggest piece for me, is the difference between home and away for him is huge. He's only gone over in 2 out of 13 road games, but at home he's gone over in 9 out of 13, right? So the difference between home and away is night and day for Will Warren, especially with how far he's going to get into the game. And then when we look at the Yankees bullpen, they are depleted, right? This is a newer section that Outlier has been giving us, is their bullpen stats. And there is nobody that's fresh, right? You look at the last 3 days, everyone's had at least 13 pitches in the last 3 days, all the way up to like Weaver with 52 pitches on him, Bednar 50. So everyone on this team is, or in the bullpen, is pretty exhausted. Will Warren, again, has hit this in 9 out of his last 10 home games. We look at him against Boston. He played them at home about a month and a half ago, and he got 16 outs, which is exactly the number that we need here. So, like Will Warren to get us over 15.5, especially at the value, getting him at plus money. We're going to stay in the same game for the second pick, and I'm taking Roman Anthony to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, I did eat the L on this today. He gave us a goose egg. That was a 1-0 game, and he was going up against Max Fried. Will Warren, while he is good at home, is not Max Fried. When we look as well, Roman Anthony hasn't missed back-to-back games all month, right? In the whole month of August, any time that he's missed this, he's bounced right back and gone over the next game. Even more so, if you go back to, like, when he started getting hot, right? His first 10 to 15 games when he came up were a little rocky, not terrible, but he definitely wasn't hot. You come from here on, there's only been one instance where he's missed back-to-back, right? Every time he's missed, he's bounced back. And then there's this 3-game gap where he missed it 3 games in a row, and then he snapped out of it, went on another streak, and since then, he hasn't missed in back-to-back games. So I love getting in at this spot where he just missed, and he missed against a good pitcher in Max Fried. He's getting Will Warren, who is a much more average, mediocre pitcher, and love Roman Anthony to get us at least 2 hits, runs, and RBIs. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3.4x for this on Sleeper. It's a great payout, and that's what you can expect from this app, right? I love this app. It's probably my favorite. They have great payouts. They also have a ton of really good promos, discounted picks, profit boosts, protected picks, and then they also have a great sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100, and they're going to give you a free pick as well. Guys, the sign-up bonus is free money. Like, whatever you want to throw on, like, you can withdraw $100 from a different app, withdraw it, throw it in your account, and then put the 100 on Sleeper. You now have 200 to play with, and there's no like stipulations or anything weird with that bonus money. It is just extra money in your account to play with. And when you send me a screenshot of that deposit, I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP as well. You can start tailing all of our picks and just continue to build that bankroll that you just doubled in Sleeper. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. Let's get into these next 3. Taking Freddie Peralta to give up less than 1.5 earned runs. So when you look here, we're basically 50-50. He stayed under it in 14 out of 26 games, which is good, but it's not good enough for me to want to put my money on it. Now, the difference for him, kind of like Will Warren, the difference between him at home and on the road is night and day. When we switch this to just home games, you see the average drops to 1.2, and then he stayed under in 10 out of 13 home games. So you look at the flip side of that, and it means he's only stayed under 1.5 earned runs on the road 4 out of 13 games. So the difference between 10 at home and only 4 on the road, that is a big swing. We're getting him at home here. This is the time to take Freddie Peralta. He's going up against San Francisco, who's been in a bit of a rut lately anyway. They've been having trouble putting runs on the board. I really like Freddie Peralta in this spot, and I think he comes out and shines. He didn't give up any runs in his last 2 starts, the last one being against the Cubs, one of the highest scoring teams in baseball. So I feel great about Freddie Peralta at plus money, under 1.5 earned runs. Now, we are staying in the same game for this whole 3-man parlay. We're going Logan Webb to give up over 5.5 hits. And this is just clear as day when you look at the screen, right? He has been going over this consistently, 65% of his games on the season, but even more so when you look at his last 20, he's only stayed under this 5 times. He's able to hold teams earned run-wise typically around 3 or less. Only 5 times has he given up more than 3. But he gets hit around a lot, and he gets out of jams, which is actually good for us because it means he's going to stay in the game longer, right? All we need is the hits. As long as they're getting on base, they're getting that hit count up, and he's been doing that consistently going over this. When we look at him against Milwaukee, he hasn't pitched against them in like 3 months, but he gave up 6 hits in that one start against them this year. And let's look. And away, he's pitched less games, but he's gone over this in his last 4 straight games. He's gone over it in 6 out of his last 8. So everything for me is pointing over, especially when you consider how hot Milwaukee is and how hot those bats are. Now for our third pick, like I said, we're staying in the same game. I'm going Bryce Terang over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. The fact that we are getting this at plus money is an absolute gift, and I am not gonna miss out on this. So he's hit this in 15 of his last 18 games. He's only missed it 3 times. Tonight against San Francisco, he got it late, right? It was definitely later in the game, but he got it. And when we look at him against San Francisco, he missed it in his first game against them this year, and since then he's hit it in the next 4 that he's played them in. Both are actually only 1 game in this series so far, which was today, but he hit it in that game. And when we look at his numbers against, I think he's faced Logan Webb. Yeah, he has 9 at-bats and 4 hits. So he's batting .444 against Logan Webb. He's gone over this in 15 of his last 18 games. He's about as hot as they come right now. And he's been hitting it consistently against San Francisco. We're already taking Logan Webb to go over 5.5 hits, so there's some correlation involved there, which just gives us a higher percentage chance of hitting. Really like getting correlation whenever we can in here. Love this one. Lock it in. Bryce Terang, Logan Webb, Freddie Peralta. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 5.7x for this on Chalkboard. What I really like about this app right now is their sign-up bonus. It's basically free money. When you sign up using code BWP on Chalkboard, it's BWP, not BWADE. They're going to give you $20 for free. No deposit required. You don't have to do anything. You just sign up using code BWP, you make the account, and they put 20 in there for you to play with. This promo isn't going to be around for long. It's only up as like a flash promo to try and get people in there before football season starts. So if you don't have Chalkboard yet, take advantage of it and get that free 20. And then if you do decide to make a deposit, send me a screenshot and I'll hook you up with the free week of VIP as well. The deposit can be as small as $10. Like, it doesn't matter how much, but take the free 20 and then throw another 10 in there if you have it, if you want to, and then send me the screenshot and I'll get you VIP for free for the next week. Whether you sign up on either of these apps and send me the screenshot, or any of the other apps even below down in the description, Underdog, Parlay, Play, Betr, Dabble, right? There's a bunch of them. Take advantage of these sign-up bonuses. It's free money, and then send me the screenshot, free week of VIP, or you can even just sign up using code MLB in the checkout. 80% off. You pay $5 and you get all of our picks for the next week. But I want to help you guys win. We have a bunch of guys, I think we're over 350 right now in VIP, that are consistently cashing with us every day. Like this guy Jay, who did a quick little video for me today.
I haven't been doing this long, but I've been losing like crazy until I joined BWADE's VIP. And I've been cashing every day. And I mean every day. So you guys need to get on with BWADE. It's the best decision you'll make. You won't be disappointed.
And he's just one of the guys that's sending me screenshots of his wins day after day, consistently building his bankroll and tailing the picks as I give them out and making money. So I'd love for you guys to join the team and see what that's about and start creating an additional side income through sports betting. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop that comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. I appreciate you guys. Let's start the weekend out with a bang and let's get some fucking bread.